So I'm definitely going to pick another booth next time and definitely not go after that one. Jesus. Here we go, anyways. I'd like to start off just before I run out of time or whatever, just to thank the team. I pitched this idea being a kind of thing that I came across on a day-to-day basis, and we found common interest with someone else working in the store that had the same problem, and it was really good to kind of get together and figure this all out together, so thanks again to you. So the problem we came up with was out-of-date stock is losing a lot of money for small businesses. Small businesses being the centre, the spar, the gala that you go to like for your lunch or whatever it is. Basically they're losing a lot of stock, but from our research we've realised a gala which is inside Strad Valley in Laois, they lose up to €700 a year from out-of-date stock that they have to get rid of. So they're losing the sales entirely of that stuff. The woman we interviewed, her name's Anne Simpson, was also Marianne's second mother, as we've been calling her. So she loses 10 to 15 euros weekly in her store and loses about 700 to 800 euros yearly in her store. So that's quite a lot of money for a small shop to be losing. So we wanted to tackle this in a simple, low-costing solution. And what we came up with was our scanner. We called it SHELFLIFE, and this is our SHELFLIFE Smart Scanner. Basically, we didn't want to completely introduce this entirely new device that the customer would be afraid to buy. Now the customer started being B2B, it's business to business, so this would be the spar, the centre buying it. So when these get this device, they don't want to be afraid of it, they don't want to be intimidated by it, they don't want to have to use something completely different. Whereas the exact same as the regular scanner in the way that when they scan the products coming into the shop, it registers the regular thing like the stock, how much is coming in, they scan a tray of Coke, they know there's 30 cans there, does that job. However, gives you the opportunity to type in the expiry date of this batch. So, when they type in the expiry date to this basically in turn adds an extra column to their Excel sheet, if you will, that allows them to monitor the expiry date of this certain product or any products they scan in through their delivery. So the digital display on it will just display the 6 digits necessary for typing in the date. Works the same with a laser. We used the regular laser scanner because with the camera, it just doesn't have the accuracy at the moment. There's only 95% chance of it getting it right. And that's in optimum circumstances, and from experience and from research, some people are scanning in a back warehouse store and there's not a lot of light in it. So again, we went with the laser, it's 100% of the time it's accurate. And the benefit to this allows an easier way of monitoring the stock and allows the alert, which is going to be our key feature as well with our software, and it loses less money when you use this correctly. So what it's going to do is, these again, as I said, the customers. And basically the way it's going to work is you'd sell it as a package. It comes with its software. What the software does is it connects to the manager's office. So when you scan this in, it goes straight and gives them their regular data sheet with the addition of the expiry date of the products. But it also gives you the shopkeeper, as in the guy behind the tills, who's the guy who actually has to go out there and take this stuff off the shelf, gives him a list. So he doesn't have to check every product at the end of the night, figure out what's going out of date. He just knows, great, jam's going out of date now today, I'll get that off the shelf. However, I like to see that coming up because it gives perfect choice. It also comes up with expiry dates for the rest of the week, where he knows I got to get this stuff off the shelf and into the reduced section. This adds a new shelf for the small shops, which they may not have because they're not catching these things in time. This gives them a regular way to catch these out-of-date products, to which they can then put them onto the shelf and get them sold and don't lose the profit. So down the product line further, where we can see this way going down the product pipeline. You can see that we can add on to, getting confused here. When we add on this electric smart system that could connect, say when pizza goes out of date, it will connect it to the beer that's also going out of date. So there, bam, we've got a deal, that will be sold to the customer. They'll come in here knowing that, hey, I can get cheap beer and pizza when I go home from work, this is going to be golden. So again, it increases the sales, and it also allows the customer, from the customer point of view, that they know that this is going to have a regular reduced shelf, that I can pick up something cheap on my way home, and this could be the new thing that they'll rely on. So what we're going to say is it'll have the right stock in the right place at the right time. Cheers.
So these scanners already exist, right?
The basic model of the scanner without the date purpose, yeah.
So did you consider going directly to the scanner manufacturers rather than directly to the shop? Because they're presumably already hooked into the various different information systems that are being used.
Yeah, well, basically that's probably where our sales pitch would be, specifically to work with these shops. But obviously, for the likes of Century, which has 541 stores all run by Musgraves, if you get me, we'd sell to Musgraves who supply them with these devices. So that's where we'd sell to. And I didn't mention the cost. The cost was I was working out for €7 for the handheld, and the addition with the software added onto it, we're at around €150 per device, and we'd be a subscription fee of say €20 a month. So we'd cut the cost at the start, I'll take the cost loss at the start, and earn it over time with a subscription. Any more questions? It also looks very pretty. Thank you very much.